Intro. Summon. No lightning. Expected. Water Hark. My first Hark. What's up, my lovely Bomberinas and Bomberinos? Today we'll be going over the top 10 2 and 3 star monsters in Water Element. And let's get right into it. Number 10 is Elena, the Water High Elemental. She has the critical rate leader skill for water monsters. She has Ice Prison, puts the enemy in an ice prison and freezes them for 2 turns. 2-turn freeze is good. Tectonic Shift, the normal ignore defense attack, and cross attack, which attacks and deals continuous damage for 3 turns. Yeah, Elena is a good water nuker for early players. Not as useful as Kali though, but because she doesn't have debuffs, but she still does good damage and is good for PvP. Like I said, at least for lower players. Even high-end players can use her with really good runes. She can nuke a lot of monsters down, but I think if you play this game for 1 or 2 years, you will have a lot of other options. Yeah, I would recommend going Fatal or Rage with a Blade Offset, attack, crit damage, attack. That's all. Number 9 is Talk, the Butler Mammoth. He has or she, I don't know, has the defense leader skill for water monsters by 30%. Trained Skin passive decreases the inflicted damage by half if the damage is less than 20% of your max HP. And Polar Roar recovers the HP of all allies with an energizing roar and increases the defense for 2 turns. The recovery amount is proportionate to your max HP. And the provoke on the first skill. Yeah, this monster is overall solid. It's not one of the best healers. It's not a good buffer or anything else. I mean, defense buff is really good, especially for lower players to lower the incoming damage. It's in water tank, so you can use it even in wind dungeons. He has a little heal. It's not too good. He's decent for PvE. Some people use him on defense too because of the passive. Because if lower players face a Talk which has a lot of HP, they can struggle taking it down, especially when they can't remove the defense buff. Yeah, I would say go Violent anything, speed, HP, or if you want him to only tank, I assume he's a boy, go full HP. I mean, of course Violent, but go HP. I think both builds will work. Number 8 is Swain, the Water Bounty Hunter. He has a defense skill for guild battles, 21%. Ready to ambush, increases the attack bars of all allies by 30%, also increasing their attack speed for 2 turns. I think it's nearly the same skill as Bernard, but has a higher cooldown. I think 1 turn more than Bernard, or 2 turns, I'm not entirely sure. His Chain Fire attacks the enemy with 2 arrows and attacks again with a 30% chance. It's a really good skill. Bullseye shots, 2 precise shots that are aimed for the enemy's weak points. Each hit has a 25% chance to ignore the enemy's defense. Really, this guy, if you don't want to use Bernard and you want something else that gives the same buff but deals good damage too, go for this guy. He's a speed buffer, attack bar booster, and he can perform miracles for you, but he has a lot of RNG involved, so keep that in mind. You can use him in PvE or in PvP. I think he's good in both sections, and like all the bounty hunters, I would go Violent Revenge, attack, crit damage, attack, or if you want him to play Bernard's role, go speed, crit damage, attack, and build him on Swift. That's good too if you want to use him in a wombo combo setup, but I think Bernard is better because Wayne has Oh, I thought he has lower base speed. Or has he one speed lower than Bernard? I'm not entirely sure. Has Bernard the same speed? Let me have a look, guys. Wait. Let's look. Bernard, where are you? There, see. Yeah, he has one speed less than Bernard. So you have to risk it. If this one speed will make a difference, I'm not entirely sure. It can be, and maybe with all the speed buffs and the towers and the speed leaders, this one speed can stack up to 3 or 4 or 5 speed more, and maybe this will make a difference. So yeah, in a wombo combo type of setup, speed is everything. But for lower players, I think it doesn't matter. Go Violent Revenge, attack crit damage attack, or speed crit damage attack, and he will serve the purposes. Number 7 is Cicero, or Cicero, the water harpoon. Frozen field attacks all enemies 3 times with an Arctic frost. Each attack has a 50% chance to decrease the target's attack speed for 2 turns. AoE attack speed slow, it's nice. Throws sharp feathers to attack the enemy and prevents them from recovering the HP for 2 turns. HP block, heal block. It performs a ruthless combo, kicking the enemy 2 times. Each attack has a 50% chance of decreasing the enemy's attack power for 2 turns. Yeah, I think if people are saying that Colleen is really great for raids because of the first and the second skill, and even good for Necro because of that reason, I think Cicero is too, because she will do the attack speed slow too in raids, and she will do more multi-hits on Necro than Colleen. I think she's viable too. If you have Jasun, which nearly has the same skill as the same heal as Colleen with the attack buff, but of course Jasun hits for a lot more. I would say you can go Cicero too if you don't like Colleen, or you want a water monster which has great debuffs. Go for her. Like I said, multi-hitter, great debuff. She's more for PvE than PvP though, but yeah, Colleen is too. I think she's easy to get and easy to skill up. I would recommend going Violent Revenge, Speed, HP, Accuracy, or Speed, HP if you have enough accuracy subsets, because if you build this monster, you want a lot of accuracy because you want the debuffs. Yeah, that's it for Cicero. Number 6 is Vigor, the water werewolf, or the poor man's Ashir. He has attack power leader skill in guild battles, 21%. The shred, which is nearly which is close to massacre, attacks an enemy 3 times, so 1 hit less than massacre. Each attack has a 35% chance to decrease the enemy's defense for 3 turns. The damage of the skill is increased according to your max HP. Yeah, 3 turn armor break is really good, and you have 3 chances to land it, and the skill does good damage too. He has the Predator's Cry, recovers the HP of all allies by 15% each, increases the attack speed for 2 turns, and the Merciless Core, which disturbs the HP recovery. Yeah, he has good base speed. Vigor is an overall good monster. He has an attack speed buffer. He's he does good damage. He has a debuff. He has the poor man's Ashir, like I said, a little here. Good for PvP, I think, more than for in PvE. Go Violent anything, HP crit damage attack. HP crit damage HP, sorry guys. Number 5 is Rena, the water epicon priest. Yeah, she has a passive mana shield, acquires a shield that equals to 20% of your max HP for 2 turns when you are attacked with a critical hit. If this skill is, when this passive is skill up, it will equal to 50% of her max HP. And this monster has a lot of HP, guys. Really, it's a good passive. Phil recovers the HP of the 2 allies with the lowest HP ratio by 25 and 15%. And the absorbed mana attacks the enemy and recovers the HP by 30% of the damage dealt. This attack will deal more damage according to your max HP, and she will have a lot of HP. Yeah, Rena used to be the shit, then she fell a little off, but now she gets a revival. A lot of people starting to build her, especially with all these Sierras people have nowadays on defense and on offense. She's a really good counter to that. Yeah, she's a very good water tank, guys. She has a good heal, a solid heal. She's a stall monster for PvP, so you can put her on defense. She has its uses in PvE, for you can use her in dragons, or she can even farm in hell, but it takes forever. Yeah, rune wise I would go violent or swift and go full energy, in my opinion. Sorry, or you can go full energy, which is in my opinion the best skill set, so you will have a lot more HP. You don't have to have her fast, so I would say full energy, HP with 100% resistance. I think that's the best build for her, because even if she procs, I mean, sure, she lowers the cooldown of her heal, but you want the shield. But if you're going for some damage and for some heals, go violent, speed, HP. I think it will work too, and try to get her to 100% resistance so she doesn't get armor broken. Number 4, the Water Serpent, Shylock. Tidal Wave inflicts damage proportional to the max HP to all enemies and reduces their attack bars by 30%. Ice Blast attacks the enemy 3 times with energy balls. Each attack has a 30% chance to decrease the target's attack bar by 30%. The damage is increased accordingly to your max HP. And the first skill removes the beneficial effect with a 75% chance. He has some good base speed. He's really good for dungeons, guys. He's an attack bar reducer and buff remover, really tanky, and has some good base speed. Like I said, he's farmable and easy to skill up. It's really good in TOA and dragons. Yeah, go Violent Revenge, speed HP, or speed HP accuracy if you don't have enough accuracy substats. And yeah, I think he can even work on 5 stars. I don't think you have to 6-star him, because he has no real use in PvP. So if he does the job on 5 stars, if you have really good runes on him, yeah, go ahead and keep him on 5 stars. Number 3 is Lulu. Since the last buff, I think she's more viable now. Remove heal, removes 2 harmful effects of all allies and recovers the HP of all allies by 20%. Heal removes all harmful effects on the target ally and recovers both your HP and the target's HP by 20%. Has a 3-turn cooldown. It goes down to 2 turns, and this goes down to 3 turns, I think. And attacks the targeted enemy and increases your attack bar by 30%. And it's 100%. There's no chance it will increase by 30%. I think since the recent buff, she's a good alternative to Konomaya. I even like her more than Konomaya because she has a little bit more base speed. She gets more turns. She has more heals now. I think it's a really great monster, especially for beginners, guys. I mean, you have a cleanser, you can use her later on, even if you don't have to 6 her, but if you 6 her, you can use her in raids. I think she will perform good there. She has low cooldowns, she's easy to get and easy to skill up. I would go Swift Revenge, in my opinion, because of the first skill. It's the same idea as with Word Heal, why I wouldn't recommend Violent, because with the attack bar boost you want to make use of it, and if you Violent proc, the attack bar you gain is lost, and the attack bar gain is 100% and Violent procs are not. So this monster is mostly used for dungeons, so if you want it to be more reliable, go Swift Revenge. Any offset. Sorry, Swift Revenge. Revenge is the offset, of course. Speed HP. Get a lot of speed on her. Get her to at least 200 speed later on. For newer players, get her to put the runes you have on her. I think she will work for you. Yeah, or you can go HP with Violent to make her a little bit more tanky, and don't rely on the speed and the attack bar boost from the first build, but on Violent procs. I think you will be happy. I'm not sure if she works on 5 stars though, because she's really squishy on 5 stars. I mean, at least for the later dungeons, for the higher dungeons and for raids. But I think on 6 stars she can do really good. Speaking of a good cleanser, number 2, Konamiya. Peace removes all harmful effects on all allies and recovers HP by 15% each. Research fills up the target's attack bar and strengthens their attack power for 1 turn. And Onslaught attacks the enemy at a breakneck speed, may stun the enemy with a 24% chance. Yeah, what can I say about Konamiya? He's a really good cleanser and has a little heal. The research comes in really handy, especially in dungeon. He has a stun on the default attack, and he's great for PvE. He's easy to get and easy to skill up. I would go Violent, anything, it doesn't really matter. Get put in speed HP or HP if you have a lot of speed subsets, because he has really low base speed. Yeah, get some resistance on him. I wouldn't bother going for the stun and making him 100% accuracy. I think that's a waste. Give him a lot of speed, a lot of HP, and resistance. I wouldn't go for defense because he has low defense, so it's not as useful as HP because he has good base HP. I think it's more than 10,000. And the number 1 2-star or 3-star water monster is Megan, the water mystic witch. Leader skill increases the attack power of all ally monsters in the arena by 21%, which is nice. Spell of strengthening increases the attack power of all allies by 20% and increases their attack power and defense for 2 turns. Toad poison recovers the enemy poison, removes 1 beneficial effect, and prevents the target from receiving beneficial effects for 1 turn with a 75% chance. And the dot on the first skill. Yeah guys, Megan is a really good monster, very versatile. You can use her in dragons, in tier A, in arena offense, in arena defense, in guild wars. She's so much synergy with bombers or with other kind of monsters, with Bernard to get double attack bar boost. Yeah, she's a buff remover. With the buff block, she's a good counter to Theomas. I think if Theomas popped Endure and you use Toad Poison, if you remove the Endure buff, you will kill Theomas, which is nice. Yeah, you can use it in PvE, PvP. I would recommend going Swift for PvP with speed HP or speed HP accuracy. I have mine built on Violent because I like to use her in dragons and the proc rate is really good. I don't know, she procs a lot, for me at least. Yeah, offset doesn't really matter. Try to get her some HP and a lot of speed. I think speed should be your focus on Megan. Yeah guys, that's it for today. That was my water top 10 2 and 3 star monsters. I hope you liked it. I hope there were some monsters which were overlooked, which you got no interested in. Yeah, tell me about your list guys. Yeah, and as usual, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next videos. Bye.